Welcome to Podquesters, the show where the dice rolls don't matter because the Dungeon Master's going to kill us all anyways. My name is Andy Bishop. I am your host for the evening, and seated to my right is my lovely wife, Sarah Bishop. Across the table from me is David Budiseski, followed by Mike Addison, but the real star, the most important man of the hour, is Chet Moriarty's.
Hello, welcome back.
As the Dungeon Master. So, just to recap, there's a lot of shit that's going down.
Yeah, so last time we met up, you guys basically finished off Clark, tried and tracked down his two escapee goblins that were encountering you guys, captured one of them, I think tried to drown him.
That is correct. I tried to drown him.
Forced him to lead you to Leroy after you found a note saying that he may be in here and held captive. I think Seraph got his ass whooped twice by both a rock pile, like a rock slide, and also
what was that? It was a
flood.
whoosh. I don't know what a whoosh is.
No, and like the flood, yeah, like you got taken out by some water.
Yeah.
There were two things that knocked you down hard. And I think that's kind of where we left off here, is just basically in the middle of the Cragmaw hideout, and you're basically at the entrance of this cave because you've been swept out from the water, and your buddies are basically hogtied 11 and having him like sit at the top of this ridge waiting for you to come up. I think also you were trying to sit on 11 to use some rope or something. Get
sitting is to anchor him down. That was the.
Okay, well, whatever your reasons are for sitting on people, I'm not going to judge. And I think also you were trying to pay attention to something other than your other party members, and may have noticed 11 mouthing while under your butt to some other goblinoid creatures.
Yeah, he was like, "It stinks. Get me out of here."
He farts so bad.
So with that, I will leave it to Seraph to try and make the first move here and get back to his party and get back to his feet. You are also pretty heavily damaged, but I think only you are the one that's damaged in this party right now. Everyone else should be okay.
Everybody's at full health except for me.
I was
lost it on
wounded.
in a battle
Falling
and
down
falling.
Well, I think that's a great setup, and I think we should just jump right in.
Yeah, let's do
Agreed.
it. So
what's your idea of getting to us, buddy?
All right, so I'm going to go over to Frankenfurter and the wolves over here.
oh boy, the long lost, forgotten Frankenfooter.
Yes.
Okay.
And
what do you want to do?
I am going to appeal to Frankenfurter for some help.
Okay, so you want to try and have him help you get up the ledge there, or
I'm
when
gonna
you say
have
help,
him-
what do you mean?
I'm going to have him try and join us, and then I'm going to try and befriend these dogs a little bit and try and see if they can pull me up.
Well, we already did befriend the dogs, right?
Well, they're friendly.
She did.
Yeah. And they did befriend her, and they just kind of calmed down a little bit. So, I mean, I will say that if they're not going to try and attack you in this room as you enter into their like little area again where Frankfurter's hanging out, obviously they don't really care about a goblin. They see goblins all the time. They're pretty mellow. But if you try to like let them go, I don't know if you're going to have the ability to control them.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want to try and do that, that's on you, but you're not the one who like befriended them and gave them some jerky.
That's what I'm going to do. I want to befriend them and give them some jerky because that's what I have in my pocket.
Yeah, I gave you the jerky.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, also, some jerky was thrown down, I think, to Frankfurter.
Yes.
That was his jerky, though.
Right, and then I also gave him some jerky.
Do I have jerky?
You have none.
You didn't ask for jerky.
You have no jerky.
You got hit in the balls. You don't get jerky.
Negative jerky.
It's hard to jerky that night after that.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good one.
Wow. I'm so glad this is on the internet.
Yeah. So then, go ahead. Try and, if you want to befriend the wolves, and you want to try and just have them, like, kind of carry you up.
So my idea is I want to take them off their chain things off the walls.
Yeah.
And sort of have them guide me up to her because they're friends with her.
All right. Well, I mean, if you're going to be able to get a wolf to do what you want and get you all the way over there, they don't give a shit about anybody else. Like,
so you're
you've
gonna
done
like
pretty
Legend of Zelda,
Yes.
Breath of the Wild, like you put a shield down, take your shield, you put it down, and you're gonna like hold onto your chain and surf up the rocks.
I'm gonna try that.
Holy shit.
That'll be a lot of ballsy checks, but we can try it. So I think what I want you to roll first for me is an animal handling check. I'll give you a +5 for the jerky. Say it's describe the jerky. What's the flavor?
Well, it's that mildly spicy jerky, the turkey jerky.
Right,
had.
we did do a
very
check on that
and it was
too.
very
Yeah, we
it
did
was,
check
and
for
it was very
spiciness.
savory and good because it seems like Clark was keeping the best for himself.
Power of notes.
All right,
Did it.
So I'll give you a +5 for the description of the semi-mild spicy jerky.
All right, so I'm gonna roll the animal handling
Mm-hmm. Did you just roll a 2?
+8.
and +3 because of I actually do have +3 animal handling.
So he rolled a 13.
Okay, so no, you rolled a 10.
That's the 5 plus the 3.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Math, not your strongest
No.
suit there, huh?
No, no.
It's okay. We'll all get there.
Why
There's
I
a lot of
married her.
learnings
She's
going
the
on here.
Smart one.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say that that's not good enough to ride anything. If you want to continue to take them off this chain from the stalagmites, that's perfectly fine, but they're not going to listen to anything you have to say. They're happy for the jerky, and they're deliciously chewing on that instead of your arms and limbs.
It's the only thing I have. I mean, I've tried jumping up there twice. They're obviously not able to help me up because of the greasy rope. So I'm gonna untie them from the stalagmites and just see what the hell happens.
Wait, can you take those chains off the wall?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, cool.
I'm taking their chains and then.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna-
then you break the chains that are holding the wolves to the stalactites, and they just run out of the cave.
He's the breaker of
Out of the
chains.
opening in the mouth. That's it.
Yep, they're gonna leave you guys alone.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Well, it's better than eating you. So
Can we use the chains?
they're like the chains are dangling on them. So I'm envisioning like the stalactite and the chain going to it, and he breaks it right there. So they're
Okay.
dragging the chains along.
Yep.
You gave it the old college try.
Yep. Well, I'm just down here then. Hey, Frankenfurter, what's going on?
Yeah, those damn wolves never do anything I want.
Well, my party is up there, and I can't get up there, unfortunately. Do you have to know another way around up there?
Yeah, I mean, we're not really the biggest engineers or anything. Everything's pretty much connected.
So if I follow that bridge around, it might lead to where they are?
Yeah, smart ass, that's kind of what I'm saying.
Frankenfurter, you've been a big help, and I hope that when we're done here, I can make you the king of this goblin clan here.
Yeah, that'd be great, because I want to deal with a whole bunch more jackasses like myself.
So I'm going to try and make my way over there, I guess, yeah.
All right, so then you can follow the path to the right-hand side of the kind of stream, and you'll lead yourself back up to, like, I'll move you, your little token guy. Yeah. So move them all the way back around up to, not in the middle of nowhere, like over here.
You'll be in the middle of the...
Kind of where 11 led you to that split in the road there, and you notice that there's this, like, rickety bridge that's kind of made of just planks of wood and some poorly put together rope. So if you want, you can kind of go up to the bridge, and it's just a dark tunnel that's kind of bending off to the left 20 feet in front of you.
Okay.
So if you want, you do hear some like ruckus coming on, but at this point, like, you also didn't say anything to your party mates, so they're kind of confused as to why you just like walked past them.
So we could see him walking past us?
I mean, he didn't say that he was doing anything to you guys.
I think he's going to the bridge.
Why would,
agree
why
with
would,
did
why
we
would you
see-
think that?
Because
Did we
I
see that?
suggested it last week. I suggested it 5 minutes
I'm
ago.
gonna have to go to a rewind for that one.
I did. I did. I
did.
said
Was this in
I wanted to
private?
go. No, I
no.
said it to you guys.
It
That
was in
I
a
wanted to
group.
go after him because I thought everything was connected because everything had already been connected, and I wanted to have us try and go over the bridge because I still can't get up the second pile of rocks either.
Oh yeah, you're down there.
So
Yeah.
can she follow him?
Wait,
Follow
I
him
thought
walking
you
by?
got up after your second
No.
try.
I
No.
got up the first
I
pile of
threw her up
rocks.
to
There's
the
a second
middle.
pile of rocks.
You should jump down and
no.
go with him. I mean,
Which roll,
I mean-
if you want to roll an athletics check, I think your rope is far enough. I think that's what they were trying to do, is have
Yeah.
it get down to you.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
grab onto the rope and just
Yeah.
slide it down a little bit.
Yeah, so just roll an athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
But as soon as you're up, John, I think we should go meet around. Meet on the other side of the
So
bridge.
we
or
did
five?
see him.
The advantage guy next,
Oh,
all the
just
way.
like-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we saw
So
him.
we did see him go by. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'd rather you not
Beautiful.
just sort of
you get up to the second pile. of
broadcast
rocks like the
where
lady.
I'm going in case I can get a sneak attack on somebody.
Okay. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on this one.
Fucking learn from that real quick. All right, so then I will put your token, Seraph, right at like the end of the bridge there.
Okay. Can I roll a perception check to see what the? I know you described the bridge a little bit. Can I see if it will support my weight?
Yeah, roll a perception check. Roll a perception to see if you can kind of judge the like sturdiness of it. Okay, so you can definitely figure out easily that this bridge is not made by any kind of well-engineered group of people, whether they be goblins or dwarves or anything like that. But you know that it's worn enough to be able to hold up your weight, and you'll be able to cross no problem.
Okay. I have a potion, don't I?
I believe you guys do all have at least
If you
one.
don't, I have.
And we
potions over here.
got 2 extra ones, I believe, when we looted Clark's
Yes.
Okay.
That have
chest.
not been distributed, I think.
No, you did because I have 2 potions.
Well, everyone should have bought 2 from the town.
No, we bought 1. We each had bought
We
one.
all bought 1, and then you got 1, and then maybe somebody else has a
Yeah.
second one then.
I have 1 potion.
I
You
think
have 1.
I think one of the
I have
second
2.
potions got used last.
No,
That's
because I
quite
used one of my
possible.
nuts.
No, I.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, I
You
do.
might-
I do have 1 potion in my
I did not help
inventory.
him
I'm
heal
going to
his
use that
nuts.
before I
I
cross
can
the
guarantee
bridge.
you
Oh, right,
that.
you
Yeah,
used
no,
it.
he-
You rubbed it on his nuts.
He rubbed me out.
No, I use my healing touch.
Yeah,
I
no.
use magic.
That's right.
He
yeah,
massaged
used
his
magic
balls.
He
on my-
massaged himself in potion. I just touched his balls.
Okay, so yes, go ahead. You can roll a d4 and then add a 4 to it, and that's how much health you'll regain from the potion.
Da, 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 da.
All right, so you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so I'm full health then. Okay.
All right. Can I start walking over to the bridge? Just kind of like thinking he's
what?
gonna go that way.
Oh, like you're gonna look
So-
off to the right?
Yeah.
We heard a noise.
Yeah,
right?
you heard a lot of noises.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Whoa,
don't,
Off to the
I don't want to
left.
go towards the noise.
Dude.
Well,
we-
which way was the noise coming
Yeah.
from? The right or the
Left.
left? I also would like to go to the right.
All right, let's go to the right. I'm gonna
And I would like to drag
I'm gonna-
11 with us.
I'm gonna get up off 11 and be like, all right, come on.
All right, so then if you're all gonna go over to the right like a bunch of cowards,
What do you mean cowards? How many people are over there, bro?
I don't know. You heard at least 2.
You're making it sound like more.
So you kind of see that this bend just connects right over to the bridge area.
Oh, so that goblin was just being a fucking asshole.
Pretty
yeah.
much. Yeah. Pretty
I mean,
much.
he's a goblin.
Okay. So can I cross this bridge then? Is that fine?
Yep.
All right.
So then you kind of meet up with your party mates and
Okay.
just all hug it out.
Hey, you made it.
I
Hey,
did what I
buddy.
could.
So there was something connecting it, or
Yeah, the fucking goblin led us astray, and he's fucking being an asshole. So
You just hear 11
I
just
am
laughing
not
off
having
in
a
the
good
distance.
time.
Well,
Fucking
we have
idiots.
11. We brought 11.
Yeah, I
with
can
us,
still laugh.
but off in the distance, he's next to us.
Yeah, I mean, for him, off in the distance.
Oh,
He's talking.
Yeah.
well, he's next to us though.
Whatever, man.
What? Do you see where
I
11
pick
is
up 11
relevant?
and I start saying, "Why did you lead us astray?
You're being too loud.
Why did you lead us astray?"
Because fuck you!
All right, I just
You
take
can
my
make
fist
that happen.
and I just punch 11 right in the face,
Oh, God. Fucking you punch like a pussy.
and I just keep punching him until he's dead.
Okay, that's fair.
So do I do it?
No, dude. We should slit his throat and
I
just
wanted
like
to
carry him
mace
around.
him. I wanted to
Well,
mace
okay,
him.
I'm gonna punch
Yeah.
him to an inch of his life, throw him in front of Seraph.
What
And-
exactly is an inch of your
Can
life?
we like?
Well, about this big.
Can we just throw him like beaten into it and then throw him into the room that we're
Look,
about to go into?
Look, guys, Seraph needs this. He needs this victory. And
Alex
I'm
ran
like,
away.
look at me. You and I, we're different, but not so different.
Just worried
And
about
I throw him at your feet.
I
He's
feel
gonna-
like we're
Alright,
making
I
a lot of
lift my mace up
commotion
high
for
in
there
the air,
being
and
a
I just-
commotion.
Ram it all the way down, just right under his face as he's tied up.
And with that swift move, 11's poorly beaten in, drowned, wet, 3-haired face explodes all over the cave grounds.
And I want to do what he says. I want to take his corpse and I want to throw it into the room that's connecting us.
Maybe we should loot it first.
There's nothing.
We'll
on
have time for that.
Okay.
As soon as we walk into the next room, I just want to pee on
All
the
right.
body too.
You know what? I like the way you think, Seraph. You're coming over to the dark side.
No, I'm not. I'm just having a bad day. I'm all wet. My dogs ran away. I'm out of jerky.
played with my jerky.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh,
touch
definitely
this guy's
does.
balls. I don't know where my god is leading
Are the
me.
being wet and touching somebody's balls connected?
Yes,
Oh.
unfortunately.
All right. Well, as
I'm
you
glad I didn't
guys
get you wet, buddy.
contemplate touching balls and puppies,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Internet.
I'm not. So, with all of that being said, you guys mentioned that you were looking over into the room to the left. Like, are you actually doing something there? Is
Yeah,
that
we're
like-
going to do what
Wait,
he said.
hold on a
He's,
second.
yeah,
Can
I
I
he's going to
You
do
wanna
it.
throw-
can I do a perception check? To see, are those sleeping bags?
Yeah. So as you kind of enter this room,
Because that looks like a lot of sleeping bags.
you are going to get this little bit of flavor text. This large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot escarpment. A steep natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge. You can kind of see that rough terrain area. That's the escarpment there on the left-hand side. The air is hazy with smoke from the cooking fire and pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins.
Can I do a perception check to check around the cave?
Well, you're going to have to roll initiative because
Booyah.
there's a bunch of goblins in here.
I don't see anything on my screen.
Roll initiative. 5. I am very good at rolling initiative.
God damn it.
Seraph gets a 10. Ooh, John Smith with the 13. She loves being
Wow,
first.
we're like all around the
Whifflenut coming in with a 9.
Good
But I'm
job,
not even
everybody.
closest to them. It's not a good thing for me to be first.
Okay, so with that, Mr. I don't see any goblins.
Oh, now I see goblins.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Can
there
they
you
just
go.
appear like that?
They can because I made it happen.
My God's an ass.
They took
Yeah.
off their invisibility cloaks.
Pretty much. So let's see. I guess we'll let you see the whole area of this
There's a
room.
lot of goblins before we even
Yeah, there's a
have a chance.
cooking fire in here, so it should be pretty lit.
Yep, it's well
Oh,
lit.
It's
there's
about to
one.
get lit.
Isn't Sarah healed?
I did heal. I just don't know
Yeah.
how to.
Oh, I gotcha.
All
There
right.
you go. God giveth, God taketh away.
Let's have some fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
goblin number 3, since you guys rolled really poorly, he's going to go first.
What?
I have a question.
I don't,
Ask away.
I don't want to be in the
How
front.
come
I'm hiding behind
When
here.
it
Nope, don't
comes to
move.
a tie, I lose.
Is it because of
It's
the
just
nat
a
roll?
rule, basically, that you always roll either round down or the player loses to an NPC.
That's dumb.
Well, complain to Guardians of the West Coast or whatever the hell they're.
Wizards.
There you go, Wizards
Guardians.
of the West
Dude,
Coast. Guardians of the
Guardians
Galaxy.
of
The galaxy
Suit
of West
them.
Coast.
West Coast
look,
Customs
I
Galaxy.
have part of a plan.
12%?
Yes. It's more than 11%. And,
But less
yes.
than 13.
and we killed 11.
All right,
Let's
well,
go.
you know what? No one gives a shit about your pretentious plan
That's true.
percentages.
That's true.
So, Whifflenut, you're in front. You're going to get targeted first by Goblin Tree.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope he misses.
Probably not. Let's be honest. Have you been paying attention to this campaign?
Yeah, they've missed everything on me for the past 3 battles.
Oh, well,
I
now you're
was the
definitely
one
going to get
that
fucking
hit
hit.
him.
That's true. You are the only one to
Yeah.
successfully hit him right
The only
in the
person
nards.
that's hit me in the past three battles is John Smith over here.
All right,
Punch
he's
him
going to
in the
run up
nuts.
to you and try and
gonna
smack you in the face with his
miss.
scimitar here.
I sidestep him.
He hits you.
Damn.
So as you try and sidestep, he kind of just calculates that really well and just takes a slash right at your leg.
Oh, that's
And let's see
great.
how much damage he
He
gets.
pulls
on
out
your
an
face.
abacus and he's like, got this.
Calculated. He's only going to hit you for 4 damage. That's not
Oh,
too
yeah,
bad.
that's just more than half my health.
Oh, whatever, man. Don't be in front. All right, and he's going to end his turn. Goblin number dose.
I don't know how I'm in front when Sarah's the one that threw the goblin in there.
Shit, man. I don't know. You're supposed to be using your tokens. Tokens are you. Think of that as a real like
Sarah,
character
if your lack
of
of
you
token
in the
usage
game.
just lost me 4 health, Sarah.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, Goblin number 2.
Oh, he's gonna attack me too, isn't he?
He might.
Can I like run away? Do I like?
It's not your turn.
Oh my god. I'm gonna.
He's gonna run up to your face and he's gonna smack you. Yep. And it
All right,
looks like it's
guys.
gonna
Bye-bye.
hit you. That's what you get for like hiding in the back and complaining about getting hit.
I'm not hiding in the back. I'm clearly in the front because I'm getting hit.
I think you meant previously.
Yeah,
oh,
I did.
okay. Fair enough.
All right. And okay, that's 3 more damage. So you're not dead yet. You're gonna be.
How much health do I have?
Yep, now you're unconscious.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Someone wake me up.
Okay, so with that, you have Goblin number 2 come up and like kind of ambush you in this tiny little corridor because it's literally one person wide as you come out to that T-Bone Junction area. And Goblins 2 and 3, who also have their numbers painted red on their chests from the other guys, it's kind of like a culty thing that they are all about.
They just reuse the numbers.
Hey man, it doesn't matter. Like you can get little like primes and secondaries. Think of it like that. How about that? You get like lieutenant, captain.
Do they have it there?
They also really struggle to know how to count
Yeah.
So maybe
Why?
because they're goblins.
I believe we've
I'm
established
playing
that
into
they're bad at counting.
stereotypes.
All right. Well, whatever. They know all the way up to number 5. So besides that, they can count as many fingers as they have on one hand. And they're going to both attack Finn, and Finn's going to drop to the ground with both of these like smacks to the face. He's going to get one across the chest and one like right on his leg. You're going to start bleeding out and basically just fall unconscious.
So how many times can I get healed pretty fast, or can I use my potion on my turn, or no?
You're unconscious.
So because you're unconscious, like, can you drink when you're unconscious? Like if I smacked you over the head with like a 2x4?
I mean, depends. Is it like near my
Think of
mouth?
it like that, man. Like that's how you got to do it. Like if I just completely knocked your ass out right now.
All right, you guys gotta get me up.
There we go. Good idea. All right, but it's also still no one on the party's turn yet. Goblin number 4,
Just kick me while I'm down, guys.
he sees Finn Whifflenut and he's just gonna like watch you drop, and he's just gonna be like, "Yeah, we got more where that came from." And he's gonna target Seraph, who is next in the party here.
Of course.
Yeah, you know it. Why is it not showing a distance? There we go. Beautiful. So he's gonna target Seraph, and he's gonna try and hit him with a javelin.
Is he throwing that javelin through a rock?
And he misses.
Hey, that's good news.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Oh, that he
Everything.
missed? Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Coming up
So-
Seraph.
He is going
How
to
about Sarah?
take a step around the edge by like right behind his buddy. The fire pit is kind of in between him, by the way. You guys were talking about the fire. The fire pit's in the back left corner, right in between like Goblin 1 and the escarpment. I didn't put a fire there last time because you guys wanted to complain about attacking an F. So there's an imaginary fire there.
Hey,
So
I
just picture it.
Can do.
You're welcome. So he's going to try and pull out a javelin that's laying down on the ground by his little bunk bed, and he goes to pull it up and throw it at Seraph, and it just kind of whizzes over him to the right and almost hits Finn again, but it does not. So with that, it'll be John's turn.
Okay, so I want to run past Seraph
Mm-hmm.
and use Finn's unconscious body.
Oh, shit.
as
Your
a-
party mates hate you.
No,
I can't respond because
he
I'm knocked
hates
out
him.
right now.
as a
but-
launching
Fair.
pad to try and
Oh, that's
help me
douchey.
stab Goblin 3. But he's laying across the tunnel, and I'm short and trying to clamber over him nicely.
Okay.
So
It's
like
gonna
a
be too
springboard.
I'm just gonna
you
run,
basically
and
wanna
he's a
stand
step
on
in
Finn?
the way. No, I'm like running,
You're going to
and
like launch yourself.
yeah, I don't plan
Alright.
on staying on him. It's just one step
We're going to
on
move Finn's
him.
dead
Just
body
that
over there.
one
You're going to
jumping
go
motion
over.
off
You're-
my stomach.
You are
Right
really getting into this, wife.
Yeah, she's like thinking
I
about
hate
all the
them.
things to kill you with.
Just gotta hit.
Who are
me
you
in some
targeting?
way.
The Goblin 3.
Okay, cool. So go for it and roll an attack on him. You miss. So as you go to step on Finn's dead, dying corpse, who is unconscious, excuse me, he's not dying and dead
Yeah,
yet.
come on.
Unconscious corpse, you kind of lose your footing as you step on his like back spine area, and you kind of trip and roll your ankle. And as you're like leaning forward, lunging with your sword, it just kind of like falls straight in front of the goblin's feet, and he's just looking at you like this. That's all you got. And end your turn. Oh shit! It's Goblin 5's turn. Not yet. No one wants to see Goblin 5. Okay. Seraph, it is your turn,
Oh,
sir.
Guys just disappeared. Okay. I want to use Spare the Dying on Finn.
Oh, thank God.
Go for it.
Um,
So you should target him.
Does that like get me from being unconscious?
that makes you stable, yes.
Can I run away in the back as soon as I get stable?
Nope.
God, you're
This
all
is why
about
I don't
running
care about
away.
your
I don't
unconscious
have
body.
no health. I got like 2 goblins just like dissing me. I have
I
like
am still.
John tripping over me.
I am
and
still wounded, and I tried to protect you from future attacks.
At this point, I'm just trying to get out of the way. I have people stepping on me, people hitting me.
How do I use Spare the Dying?
So you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on the undead and creature, so you don't actually have to roll anything. It doesn't look like.
Okay.
So with that, then Finn, you are going to go to 1 health.
1 HP.
And I can't run away.
Nope. It's not your turn yet. Possibly on your turn, you can run away if you would like.
Probably going to.
Seraph, is that all you're going to do for your turn?
Does that take up my entire turn? Can I hit
Yes.
somebody?
Could you what?
Can I hit somebody?
No.
All right. Then
Spare the Dying is going to be your action. So
Okay.
you can move if you want to, but that's the only other thing you could do. Or if you had like a bonus action,
Can he carry
I don't
me?
think you do.
I'm going to move in front of Finn,
There you
and
go.
I'm going to put up my shield.
Okay. I like it. And end your turn.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Seraph. I appreciate you. I swear to God.
Okie dokie. Goblin 1's going to step next to Goblin number 4.
I think we became closer when you touched my nuts.
Clearly.
I felt something.
As opposed to being stepped on by somebody else in his party, he at least gets like touched and healed again. All right, Seraph, he's going to try and hit you. Goblin 1 is going to try and pull out his short bow and aim it at your face hole because, or actually, I guess your shield is blocking most
Yeah,
of
I
your
was gonna
face,
say,
right?
Yeah.
So he's going to try and like aim at your legs and
What a dick.
probably do a bad job at it, but we will see.
Does that put him at a disadvantage?
You know what? Sure. I'll say that it does because not only is he trying to shoot through your shield, but
got
he's
a
also
goblin in
trying to
front of me,
shoot through
too.
2 other dudes. So let's try and see if
looking
this
out there,
works.
Finn.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, he's gonna miss. So as he tries to shoot through not only the 2 goblins but your shield, which is a heavy-plated like I don't know. Describe your shield. Is it circular, square?
It's
What does it look like?
It's got like it's your typical shield shape with some scale like armor on it
Oh, cool.
and a symbol of my god.
Yeah. So as you
It's
kind of hold
apparently
that
a
up,
toilet.
Yeah.
Is he just leading you? He's just flushing you away.
I have no
yeah, he's
idea what he
testing
wants
the
with
shit
me.
out of you. That's
Yeah.
for sure. As you just hold up your shield in front of you, you feel this arrow kind of just glance off as you kind of.
I
turn
look
your
back at
from
Finn
it.
and I give him like a nod.
I'd
Nice.
definitely give you a nod.
All right, Finn, it's your
A
turn.
little smack in the butt too. Tell you good job.
If you would like to move,
I know. I want payback on Goblin 3 and 2.
do you have a potion?
Yeah. Is that gonna take my action turn though?
Yep.
I don't know about that.
You're dying. You have 1 health.
I know, but oh.
I will tell you right now. If they threw a pebble at you, they'd probably knock you out again. Like just because you're alive and up,
and
you're
heat
like,
hasn't even gone yet, so there's
Yeah.
enough time to get heat off of you.
Oh, okay.
yeah, don't try and like
Um,
rush, man. Like,
That's why I stepped in and did Spare the Dying instead of just
First, I'm just gonna
Mason
move
some goblins.
behind John Smith.
okay,
Kind of
so like towards the north.
Yeah, just
bend?
towards a little bit, just to kind of get out of the action, and I'm just gonna take my potion.
I'm gonna make a rule that you can't stand on top of other people. So
That's a
like
good
you have to
rule.
put yourself in a 5-foot square on the map. That way it'll make it a little bit easier as to like sizing and where you can
How
be.
do I use this?
The potion, roll a d4. All right, so you got a 4. Good job. You're at max health.
I thought I had 6.
Yeah,
Ooh,
4 plus 4. So
Oh, okay.
you
Fair
technically
enough.
rolled an 8.
Sweet.
Okay, so
Going
then you're
down
going to
the
move to the far back, drink your healthy juice potion, and end your turn. Unless you want to,
Yes.
like, say something invigorating.
Go get him, Heath.
There you go. All right, I like
my
it.
turn.
Okay, go for it, Heath.
So I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting in the past 6 seconds that this action is taken,
Yeah.
all these turns.
Yep.
And I realized that the only time that as a being that I am successful is when I really, really just lean into my heritage.
I mean, maybe. I think you kind of like. Go ahead. Whatever.
So
It's you, dude. Do what you want to do.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna tell you to not do you.
I'm gonna just look down for a second and just say, okay, Dad, I think you're right. I gotta save the day, and I gotta be evil,
Mm-hmm.
and I just search inside myself like Goku, and I just start charging up, and I just get into that demon state, that rage, and then I want to just run up.
Hey, can I put a fun fact here for you? So, like, when I just said that everybody has to be within, like, their 5-foot space, where are you going to put yourself if you're going to try and move into, like, melee combat?
Son of a bitch.
This is why marching order is very, very important.
Well, how am I gonna get in the room?
You got any, like, range things or, like...
No.
Oh, sucks for you. So the other thing that I will tell you that you can do is if you don't have a good option on your turn or you're not really too sure what you want to
I
do.
built up this huge thing.
I know, that's why I stopped you because I feel like you had another minute and a half in you.
I did.
I just cut you short right there. You can do what's called readying an action. So basically you kind of hold your turn. You have to be descriptive as to what you're saying. So you're going to say like, I'm going to ready an action for when Goblin 2 is accessible, or when Goblin 2 is within melee range, or when so-and-so gets out of the way, I'm going to charge Goblin 2. Like, it has to be very accurate.
So I can't jump over somebody.
You can't jump over somebody onto somebody else. Like,
Well, right.
if you wanted to do that, that would be stupid.
No.
I'm gonna
Okay,
not say you can do
I'm gonna just charge up,
that. Yeah?
and I'm just gonna say, as soon as that doorway is
Are
clear,
you going to ready in
I'm
action?
gonna ready an action.
Good job, wife.
That's why I married her.
Okay.
And as soon as that doorway is clear, whoever is in front of that doorway, I'm just gonna pull my rapier out and just stick right in the gut
So, like, the first
And
target that
lift
comes
up.
through.
and lift up and just charge forward.
Now, this doesn't count if it's a friendly, right?
The first enemy target.
First enemy target. Thank you.
Okay.
Shit, he's going into a demon rage. I don't know who the fuck he wants
So there we go. I mean, Finn got assaulted.
to
So,
hit. Clearly.
so I will
Multiple
ready my
times.
action as soon as that doorway is clear.
Yep.
I'm just gonna charge, spear, and lift.
All right. Sounds good. So end your turn, and then we will see how it progresses. All right, Goblin number 3. Doesn't give a shit about what you have to say or who you're trying to call to and any powers upon. He is going to try and hit John Smith, who had basically just kind of vaulted short of his legs and is now just kind of like standing there with her sword in front of him, and you just like look up at him. So he's going to try and scimitar John. Not Finn. Okay. So scimitar. And he is also going to miss. So even though you're like 2.5 feet in front of him, or how tall is your sword? 3?
3.5 feet. 'cause
Okay,
I'm
so
3.5 feet.
Even though you're only 3.5 feet in front of him, he's still going to swing. And you're also pretty short, right? So let's gonna say he's gonna swing and kind of miscalculate how tiny you are, and glance right over your head. And
Who's shorter?
gonna end his turn. That's
Definitely
a
John
good
Smith.
question. You mean between the goblin?
The
Yeah.
Goblin and John Smith.
I'm gonna say the goblin is shorter, but like you kind of
Okay.
lunged at him, so you're kind of prone almost. You're
Mhm.
not standing straight up, so that's why you're gonna be a little bit underneath him.
And I'm sure they're used to people always being taller than them.
Also true. They're just like miscalculating all the time. All right, so goblin number 2 is going to try and hit Seraph.
Who still has his shield up. I didn't take it down in the 6 seconds that happened.
That's fair. I mean, that's why you have a shield, right?
Correct.
So he's gonna try and smack you
I
in
thought
the
it was
face.
for accessorizing.
And your shield is doing some fantastic work here, as he is going to miss you.
Nice.
So he'll take out his scimitar and kind of misses the first hit, and the second hit he comes in for and just kind of like pings off your plate mail armor. I'm pretty sure you have like some sort of heavy armor on too,
My
right?
armor, it's just plate mail.
Yeah, so he doesn't
Or
hit your
scale,
shield.
yeah,
He
that's
goes
right.
around your shield, but your armor kind of saves you. And it will be goblin number 4. So then you got the back line here, who's trying to actually like bombard you guys with some arrows and javelins. So let's see. He's going to try and hit Seraph as well. Seraph, you're kind of like the big shiny target to goblins here, just so you know.
Okay, but he's got to shoot through like another shield, past his friend.
Yeah, let's see how accurate he is. Not so accurate. He misses.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you guys are getting super lucky. You're getting like
or-
a barrage of
All right,
hits
hey,
coming at you right
I'm
now.
sorry. Let me correct that. Thank my dad.
Oh, yeah.
What's your-
He's listening.
I know.
All right, John.
Since my sword's already kind of pointed down,
Yep.
I want to bring it up and try and cut the goblin from
From tip to taint. Just
No, from taint to tip.
from
From toe to teeth?
dick to something. I don't know.
dick to scalp.
No, I'm trying to do
No, it's
like
got to be another
matching
D
letters.
or a P to a P.
What are you guys talking about right now?
It's all right, bro.
From penis to palate.
There you go.
You're way over there.
I'm
You
so lost. I'm in the back. I'm like,
Yeah, you're barely hearing whispers of what the hell she's saying.
You still like drinking it, but what's you guys going on?
what's up with dick
Yeah,
and
well,
scalp?
everyone's gonna drink this potion.
My
You guys about
delicious-
scalp
Maybe
someone's
take a nap.
dick?
It's
What's going on
from
up there?
penis to palate.
Beautiful.
Soft
Go ahead. Well,
palate.
you guys are like super descriptive before you actually hit shit, which is I love because when you get all the energy in and you're like, oop, that didn't happen, which is super funny to me.
Right.
So, yeah.
What's for entertainment purposes?
Well, no, that's fair, but like, don't entertain and then let somebody down by not doing it.
But that's more entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, whatever. Good. I hope you miss. Ah!
You ass! Don't you
Hands
put
were
that
over
juju
here,
on
man.
us, DM.
He rigged it.
He
Uh,
did.
Totally, yeah. See that +2? Fuck you. All right, and you might want to move.
Move. Yeah, I was gonna say move.
Can I?
Yes, you
So
can.
you
move.
can kind of like stay as long as you stay within 5 feet of him, and you don't leave his 5-foot melee area. I'll let you move. Otherwise, he's gonna try and get an attack of opportunity on you. So just
So,
other side of him.
And if she moves,
What happens?
I have an action ready.
Boom. Yeah, you do.
so can I run between the two goblins? Just
Yeah.
so,
You can
okay.
run like right next to me if you want to in that square
Nope, I'm
space.
going to the other side.
Okay.
yeah. So
I don't know if that's a good
Hello?
idea. Meaning
Whatever.
you're gonna
I'm
be the
already
target of
wounded.
all 4 goblins.
That's
well,
fine.
hopefully someone gets fucking killed right now.
I'll
That's
go
all
down.
I'm gonna say.
I will go down with this ship.
okay.
Sounds good. End your turn.
So, but I get to go, right?
Yes, you do because now that so your action now comes to light. So your turn.
And he
Excuse
doesn't lose
me.
his place in line again, does he?
Nope, it doesn't change your order. It's just like he kind of
Boom.
held his
I
action.
move there,
There you
and,
go.
and I go ahead and do it. And because I readied the action, do I get like advantage or
No.
But I'm in the demon rage, so do I get?
You literally just like skipped over a bunch of turns here. I think that's your.
Well,
But he missed
I
his turn.
readied my turn.
That's like a regular action. Like that's not really anything
Well,
too
okay.
special.
All right. I'm gonna roll now.
Yeah, hold on.
You'll go.
There you go.
God, yeah,
Ah!
Nice
you
hit.
raped him.
All
So
right.
are you target? Make sure you target him before you hit your damage.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
also.
so
I
this
think you
guy-
have your sneak attack or whatever, right?
Yeah. Does that?
Make sure that's on you, like an effect or something.
Okay. So I click sneak attack.
Twice.
And now you can roll your damage if you have him targeted, which I think you do.
I do.
Beautiful. Explain to the nice viewers and everyone else in this horrible freaking cave what just happened.
All right, everyone. This is what happens. I just pull that rapier out, and I run full bore ahead, and I just stab it right in his gut and lift him up into the air and just say, "This is for you, Dad!" And then I fling him off the sword into Goblin number 2, who's right next to him.
Goblin number 2. Okay, so then Goblin number 2 is going to have to make a dex save to see if he can dodge a dying flung body at his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how that goes. He does not. So Goblin 3's limp corpse gets lunged over towards his buddy Goblin 2 next to him, and Goblin number 2 is going to just have this like body hit him, and he kind of bounces off the wall, and he's going to take let's see. He's going to take 2 damage from that. So, 2. All right. Seraph, it is your turn, sir.
I am gonna Sacred Flame Goblin 2.
Okay. Goblin
That sounds so cool.
3 is Gonzo. Yeah, Sacred Flame away. Oh, yeah. That'll do. Roll damage.
I'll do Sarah.
Oh, boy.
Oh man.
Heavy damage upon Goblin number 2. So
Is he still alive?
he shouldn't be. So let's see. Did you did target him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you
That did heavy damage.
Let's see. Why is it half damage? It shouldn't be. He saved against your DC. Oh wow. Okay, so even though you do this fantastic hit, he actually is going to beat your DC. He's going to save against your spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about right.
So, I mean, you're doing a lot more than nipple rubs at this point, so that's good. But he's going to take half damage. So the goblin is explain how you're burning hands. What are you doing? Are you just kind of grabbing them? Or?
I just screwed out my fingertip. I'm having a bad day, and I'm just like feeling it, and just like I just want to see this goblin burn in the name of my god. Like I am just like I've had it.
You mean in the name of my dad?
No.
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 I look over at him and I'm like,
It's not
come
the
on.
Asimars. It's not.
Come
no.
on, man.
Your dad's a piece of shit, and we
No.
all know it.
Oh, shots fired.
Hold on.
Shots
You see what
fired.
I just did? The Goblin 3 and
that's
threw him
not-
into 2?
That's not how he's supposed to treat people, and so
These
You're
I'm
about
are
to set him
people.
on fire.
The
trying to
Goblin.
light him on fire, and I'm almost cocking a smile, but I'm trying to hold it back.
Okay, so
Do I see the smile?
yes, you do.
Okay, good.
With your hand kind of holding on the goblin, you're gonna have 5 burn marks, 1 for each of your fingertips, on this goblin's chest area, and he's gonna like just kind of lock up in pain, and he's really hurt from this. You can tell that he's basically on the brink of death. So end your turn. And it shall be goblin number 1. Seeing that you're now crippling his friend, Goblin 2, and burn the shit out of him,
All
he's
these goblins
really...
hate each other.
No.
Friend.
I mean, they don't mind each other.
Look
They've
how
been
close
sleeping
they're
next to each
sleeping,
other.
yeah.
Exactly. Come on.
That's friendship.
You can't just be like putting a race car like all goblins hate each other. So, Seraph, he's going to target you, and God, I hope he hits you because he's missed every single long-range attack he's got. But let's see if your armor is going to come out on top, and it will. So,
He waited extra long to say that. just cuz.
Rolled a couple extra dice just in case.
yeah, so with that, he's going to try and hit you again. He's running out of arrows at this point. I mean, like, he's looking on the ground for, like, spare stuff to throw at you because he's just got nothing left. He threw his javelin, he's used multiple arrows, and you're just not even being slightly, like, scathed by
Yeah,
any
he's
of
like
it.
looking around and he's like, cigarette butt, and he just throws it. Banana peel. Maybe you'll slip on that.
Probably not with your luck. So, all right, Finn, it is going to be your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I just.
Thanks,
wanna-
Finn.
I'm gonna take my episode from like the first episode. And I'm just gonna try to spit on Goblin 1 and 4 from where I'm at.
It's been on 1 and
What?
4.
I'm gonna
I think
spit on
are
him.
you
Acid
close enough?
spit?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
what's your
spit
range?
60 feet.
Oh
Whoa,
shit.
snap.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna sit back here and knock some spit.
All right, so then target. You said Goblin 4 and 1, the 2 that are next to each other.
Yeah, because I can hit them both within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Let's try this again.
So yeah, let's see if that works. So target both of them. Okay, roll damage. Boom.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay,
It
so
worked.
you're hitting 1 and 4. So 4 is going to take some real serious damage, and so is 1. Being right next to each other, they're having the worst of luck, and you're really showing them how ranged combat is supposed to happen. As you kind of like shoot this giant spit acid ball that I always go back to the image in my head of you like crouched like a frog and like spitting at them. I don't know. However you want to describe it, that's what's
I
going
like
on
that,
in my head.
Yeah, I like that. Just get some momentum, just like, you know.
Just ribbit.
Just gets on all fours.
Like he's trying to throw up.
And it's
Yeah,
this
cat.
lobs kind of in the air and just lands right at both their feet and explodes up next to them, and this like poisonous, noxious acid starts eating away at them, and they're just kind of dancing around in pain. And unless you want to move, go ahead and end your turn.
Pretty good with these range attacks. I'll stay back here.
Okay. So there we go. Heath, it is your turn. And since John has moved into the room here, you guys are going to notice a little bit more of the area to the south of the escarpments. So above this 10-foot like range, you're going to notice that there are 2 more goblins, one far bigger than the other.
Jeez.
Kind of hiding behind the rocks in hopes that they wouldn't need to come out and fight because they don't all love each other. But with everybody getting downed and damaged really hard, they're realizing that they might need to help. So go ahead and roll your turn, Heath.
I'm gonna move right next to John Smith,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "Fuck you, Goblin 2. You're a big old jabroni, and I'm going to just stab him with my rapier."
Yep.
And I didn't target him, but that's okay. I hit him, right? Maybe.
What do you think?
You look great today. That's a great shirt, by the way.
Nope, you missed.
Gosh.
Nice try. Work on your compliments. So
Do you like put downs?
I don't know. Maybe you should try it on your turn. So you're going to go and swipe for him, and even though he's got these 5 burn marks and already quite heavily damaged, your rapier is not going to be able to connect with him.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you must have taken all that energy to launch a dead body at him.
Yeah,
So,
that sounds about right.
yeah. All right, and it will be Goblins 2's turn, and he is going to try and scurry over here between the 2 of you. And as he goes to do that, John, you want to target him and make an attack of opportunity. So this is what I'm talking about, is if you're in melee combat with somebody and they leave that 5-foot area, you get to like hit them in the back, essentially. So, John, you can make an attack of opportunity on Goblin 2 if you would like. So just target him and hit.
Okay.
Unless you don't want to hit him.
I
like,
do.
oh, okay.
Sorry, I was just reading something.
No, it's okay.
You can do it, wife.
She's not your wife right now.
You can do it, Hobbit I'm attracted to. You suck!
We're
So,
not friends.
poor little tiny goblin man escapes your ginormo 3.5-foot swing. And he kind of plants himself in between Heath and Seraph. And he's already been in melee combat with Seraph for God knows how long now. He's going to continue to try and hit him. And it looks like he's probably not going to. He does not! Once again. Goblin 2 really sucking the big one. Goblin numero 4 over here is going to target John. He's going to move up over to John and try and hit you with the scimitar. They're also not having great luck. Oh, and it continues. As he takes a step forward and switches from like the javelin. Actually, I guess if he threw the javelin, he probably just has a short bow. Going to grab like a short bow from his scimitar, kind of like drops it on the ground and scurries to pick it up and just is completely unable to swing it and hit you. So he's just kind of standing next to you, fumbling for his crap. John,
That's gross.
you can
fumbling for his crap.
you can make a reaction upon his face since it's your turn if you would like. As this goblin's jumbling for his junk.
That sounds dirty.
worse than the previous.
Who hasn't jumbled for the junk once before?
You get lonely.
Yeah.
You weren't home, okay?
We don't need to talk
Not
about
married.
this right
Not married
now.
right now.
I think I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Because it will, if the goblins, all of them are in range, fail their dex save, then
What is the range?
20 feet.
Oh, snap. So you can cast it on multiple people?
Yeah, it says any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined.
Sweet.
If it fails a dexterity saving throw, for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light. Any
says so.
attack roll against an affected creature has advantage if the attacker can see it.
Sweet. It's a 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Holy shiznuts, really?
Yeah.
It's a pretty big area.
Wow, wait, is
Oh,
it, is
so
it
it's-
technically...
Yeah, that's
Oh
everybody.
my goodness, you can hit everybody.
Looks like it. Boom, 20 feet.
So
5, 10, 15. Yep, that is correct. So target all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and then
And then as you have them all, so they have to make a save.
yeah.
So go ahead and as you have them all, you should have them all targeted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then hit the save DC.
Oh my
Look at all those dice.
Beautiful. And what happens on a failed? Each
Then
object
they're
in 20-foot
illuminated.
20-foot cube. Oh, this is a 20-foot cube, not a 20-foot radius. I was gonna say I thought that was kind of
Oh.
huge. Okay, so hold on. We need to fix some things.
Well, wouldn't 20-foot cube be essentially the same as a 20-foot radius?
Mm,
Just a box instead of a circle?
So if you were to do a 20-foot cube, each
Okay,
one of these
well, I
feet
want-
is 5. So 5, 10, 15,
So it'd be
20.
just 4
Okay,
squares.
so I'm gonna leave out that
Who
one.
do you not want to hit?
This one,
You don't want to hit the bottom one?
the bottom one, and the right one. I'll get the
Okay,
rest
so the
of them.
bottom one is the super beefy one.
yeah, you want to hit
Yeah,
that
you
one.
want.
But he's too far away unless I'm not.
But we want
But then
advantage
I'm
on
missing
that
the one right by me.
But they're already like damaged though. Don't we want the advantage on the guy that's beefy and he's been doing roids and he's like, "You even lift, bro? You even lift, bro?" That's what he's yelling at us right now. Should light his ass up, or do what you want. I mean, it's your call.
I can't hit all of them. Like, but the way he's got it right now, I can't even hit that guy. So.
But you could shoot it over to Yemik.
So this is how big your area is.
Can she?
You
cast
can move it
at
however you
Yemik?
want. Yeah, I think there's 60-foot range, right? So you could.
Let me
Jesus,
pull it
if
back
I
up.
cannot freaking.
Oh yeah, it
drag
is
you,
a 60-foot range.
You
Yeah,
do it how you
so
want.
you could-
I'm
you
not
could do
playing
that.
picture. Sorry,
if you wanted.
You don't trust me.
I do trust you.
No, you don't. Yeah, I'll do that.
That could hit all of them, all 4.
Okay.
So
Let's do that.
then, okay, we'll do that. Attack roll against them has advantage. Attacker can see it. Doesn't say shit about a fail. Okay,
If
so
they
if they fail, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, they don't get illuminated.
Yeah. All right. So let's see who did or
Are we
didn't.
just trying to
fail
make
this.
them light up?
They light up and then attacks get advantage.
Oh,
Beautiful.
nice.
Imagine like some fairy dust on a dude. He's super easy to see, and because of that, you get advantage on smacking him in the face.
She's coming in clutch.
Okay, so roll.
That's
Roll
so
the
fetch.
effect. Beautiful. All right. So,
And my turn.
yep. End your turn.
That was so fetch.
So
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
don't do that. I will disadvantage the shit out of you. Goblin numero 5. Let's see, where is he at now? He is the one hiding, quivering behind a rock, who's noticing his fellow goblins being slaughtered in his own bedroom. Is going to step over 5, 10, 15. Boom. He also just got fairy dust plastered into his face, so he's not so happy about that. He's going to try and target John and hit you with a javelin. He's going to miss. I guess we're going to say that the fairy dust is like just so thick in his face that he's kind of like way off is what he's seeing. He's seeing like 4 of you kind of like passing over in front of him, and he's just going to launch it at the middle one, and that is not the one that you are. So it's going to just kind of go 4 feet wide of you, almost glancing across Goblin number 1, but he doesn't hit his own teammate, luckily. And with that, it's going to be Big Boy's turn. So Big Boy's going to actually announce himself and going to kind of say, if you guys keep coming in here like this, we'll do nothing but destroy your corpses and burn them all for my dogs.
Your dogs are gone.
What? You don't know how many dogs I have. Who said that?
One's dead and 3 are gone. You have no more dogs.
We slaughtered Butt Stallion.
I love Butt Stallion.
I pull out some jerky. I'm like, yeah, I recognize this. And I eat it, and I'm like, this is Clark's jerky.
Clark, don't like Clark.
Clark's
But Butt
dead.
Stallion love him. What?
Yeah.
Clark's dead?
Yeah, I turned him into a puppet and beat Butt Stallion.
So I'm the only one left?
Yeah,
Wow. Maybe I should thank you guys for that.
you should.
Well,
We could all
I still
be
think I need to
friends.
kill you.
Or
Why can't we be friends?
we could all walk away.
Why can't we be friends?
We're looking for some prisoners.
Yeah, I may or may not know about a prisoner. What do you want with him?
You give us the prisoners, we walk away.
And give you the jerky.
I think we're the jerky.
I don't want to give up jerky.
You don't have any jerky.
Well, why don't
No,
I
but I
just
want the
just
jerky.
kill you guys and take what you have anyway and keep my prisoner?
Well,
We
this isn't
killed
going pretty
Clark.
well for you.
We killed Clark. Do you really think you can kill all of us?
I'm just in the back yelling at Heath. Ask him if he has jerky.
Shut up! Shut up!
He's still
Look.
in like ribbit mode.
I killed Clark. Me. I killed Goblin 3 and threw him at Goblin 2.
I hated Charlie.
Well, Charlie's dead, and look, let's just all agree that we're all having a rotten day, except for you, because Clark is dead, and we're gonna take some prisoners off your hands and give you some jerky.
Yeah, you don't even have to let your dogs
So
out anymore.
as you're talking to him, he's gonna go off into the corner and grab Leroy, who's completely bound and beaten, and kind of hold his scimitar up to his neck and say, "I don't think you guys have much leverage in this."
I mean, you choose what you want to do, buddy, but it ain't gonna go well for you if you go down that road.
I have some pretty good faith in myself. You're kind of outnumbered.
Well, you know what? We're gonna have to wait to see what happens next time on Podquesters.
Ba ba ba.
See you then.